little bit far away.
Okay. No, I can't get any closer.
Okay.
So,
okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah. As I mentioned, I was CIO at Emirates in Dubai for 12 years.
Yeah.
And as part of my role as CIO, I was also managing Mercator, which was sort of our arm where we sold our software solutions and services to other airlines in the industry. So my initial background is I studied computer science at the Swiss Institute of Technology here in Zurich, and then later on did an MBA at the University of St. Gallen. I was in one of my earlier roles. I was at Swissair. I had multiple roles at Swissair. At the end, I was CIO at Swissair as well. And during that time, working for Swissair Group, I was also in a startup, a founding member of a startup where we created an OTA, an internet travel agent. In the late 90s, actually, it was the first European internet travel port that we built. Besides my role at Emirates, I was also for 12 years, I was on the board of SITA as non-exec director. SITA, which you may know, is also a provider of technology services, telecommunications, and application services to the airline and airport industry. Okay. So that's sort of basically my background. Since I left Emirates about a year ago, I do mostly advisory work. I coach and advise startups in the travel technology space. So I have a portfolio of about 8 at the moment, startups, which use technology to drive changes in the industry, to automate processes, to explore new ways of doing business, particularly in the distribution space. And I'm also active in executive search with Voisin at the moment.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. You're also active what, sorry?
In executive search.
Okay.
So I'm the partner at Voisin. I mean, that's probably not very relevant to what you're discussing. To be transparent, and I also I am non-executive director on the board of Franke, which is an industry manufacturing company headquartered here in Switzerland. So I have to
and you work. So you stayed at the board of Mercator Excelia after the sale.
Yes, that's correct. I mean, I joined Emirates in 2006, and then was running Mercator for about 8 years until we decided that we would divest the business. So I was leading the effort to carve the business out and do the transaction at the time with Warburg Pincus. And as part of the deal, we stayed in as Emirates Group. Basically, it was then after I was a legal entity, part of Emirates Group. We stayed in as a minority shareholder of 20%. And part of the deal, they also wanted me to stay on the board of Mercator for another 2 years, which I did. And then after 2 years,
until when, sorry?
Down from the board. Until 2017, that was.
Okay. And sorry, so does that mean that Emirates is still a shareholder of Mercator Excelia?
Yes. I mean, I don't know how much. I assume you know the story. So for Warburg Pincus, they acquired Mercator, and later on, then they acquired Excelia and merged the two entities. So the Mercator brand was dropped, and the combined entity is called Excelia. As long as I was on the board, Mercator did 2 further acquisitions. One was a small company called Catapult, who was sort of market leader in pricing systems for the shipping container industry. And in that transaction, Emirates co-invested, so not to dilute our shares. The second acquisition was of RMS, a US-based company for revenue management systems. And that was a time where Emirates Group decided not to participate in the investment anymore, and therefore the shareholding got diluted. And I assume that also that when after that I stepped down from the board, so I don't know the details about the merger between Excelia and Mercator, but I assume to that merger the Emirates share got further diluted. So then they acquired Amari, which was another business intelligence big data company out of the UK. So I assume the Emirates Group share must have dropped below 10% by now, probably between 5 and 7%, I would guess. But yes, they're still a shareholder as far as I'm aware of this.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.